Hi, I'm Bob Smithing. I'm a family nurse practitioner since 1981. I practice at Family Care of Kent, a nurse managed center in Kent, Washington. We've been open since 1985. I practice with three other nurse practitioners, and I've been using Isabel for about a year now. Isabel is helpful in helping us to narrow our differential diagnosis, helping us to be more targeted on some of the oddities, the zebras that you don't want to miss, without casting a very wide net and spending lots of money on diagnostic interventions. One of the things that Isabel will do is give you a list of the 10 most likely diagnoses, which is helpful, especially if you're newer, in trying to narrow down where you're going to focus first and do the diagnostic work up there where you're going to get the most bang for the buck. My favorite case for using Isabel was an individual that one of my graduate student friends referred into me. This was a friend of hers, and she said, "Nobody can figure out what's going on, but I have faith you can figure her out." And turned out she was very fatigued, and she had joint achiness, and she had been to naturopaths, she had been to allopaths. Nobody was figuring out what was going on. She's here in Washington State, and in Washington State we don't encounter Lyme disease very often. And she didn't disclose that she was traveling on the East Coast. And there wasn't anything that would clue you in to Lyme disease until we added it to the differential and said, well, any traveling to the East Coast? Why, yes. Had spent the summer going up the eastern seaboard looking at schools. It's like, oh, any rashes? Why, yes. There was one right where you couldn't see it that had been there that doesn't really bother her, but it was there. It's like, this is Lyme disease. And so, diagnosis made, treated. She's back to running 6 miles a day when she's got her free time from her grad school. And she is delighted that she's feeling much better now. The benefits are you're helping your patients. The benefits are that it may shorten how long it takes to reach a differential diagnosis that's a challenging one, that's more of a zebra one. And your patients will like the fact that you're more high-tech and you're using computers to help them get the care that they need.